What is going on, guys? It is Claudio St. Michael, and I'm here with another breakdown. Here's the start off video, of course.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You take the blue pill. The
That's enough
story
of that.
ends. You wake up in
Now, excuse me. Now, they say it's either the red pill or the blue pill. But what if I told you there's another option? But you have to be tired of stuff like this. You getting made the monster of the society. And you also have to be tired of the red pill shit. Like, this stuff was maybe 2018 at most. There's no real leaders in that community anymore after Kevin Samuels died. All you have are people like Myron, what the fuck's his name? I can't remember his name right now. But, the whole goal here is to make you guys act crazy. And they try to hide it behind, you need to do this and you need to do that to get up. You don't need to do all of that. That's not what everybody in life is trying to get out of life. It's like the way they live is a very shallow way of living. There's no real depth to it. Like, look at this guy. There you go. Now, let me put you guys on to a whole new option. The third pill. Indigo Pill. What is Indigo Pill, you ask? Indigo Pill is for the men who don't want to follow those other pills. Indigo Pill is for the man who wants to find a family member and basically bum it at their house while you get to stay at home, and basically abuse your AI wife. Like, you're going to be in an abusive relationship with your AI wife. Now, sounds crazy, I know, but with how times are going anyway, it's like very appealing. Very appealing if you ask me. If you were to ask Claudio St. Michael, it's French, I would say, I might think about that. Now, let me give you a general breakdown of what a life like that looks like, because maybe it's appealing to you. Okay, let's begin. Now, step one, like I said, you have to find a place you could bum it at for free, or minimum payments, because this lifestyle, it's going to start costing some money, but you gotta be able to have a start, right? And the best place is a free place. Now, once you can secure a family member who will let you stay at their place free, then what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to get your whole setup in the room. You need a computer, VR, you need a good AI service. Don't worry. I'll hook you up with a good AI service at the end. Don't worry. Now, once you got everything you need, you're in the room, you're fully moved in. Obviously, you're using all your uncle's old furniture because shit, you couldn't afford that. That's okay. Society's messed up right now. But what you do have is a good enough setup from saving, from working at Walmart. Now that you have everything, you use your worker discount. You got that MSI at about 900 because you got it by the holidays. Now what you're gonna do is pay the subscription to get the cloud server. This is very important. If you want to live a long, fulfilling life in this Indigo Pill lifestyle, what you're going to need is big cloud servers. What you can also do is you can work with Cambodians to basically have a data center over by where they are. I heard it's cheaper, but like I mean, tsunami hits, you're going to lose your family and your loved ones. But once we get you set up with that, what we're going to do for you is we're going to give you your AI family. You get a wife. You don't have to start off with the two kids. You can get a feel like if you really like that wife, if that's the wife that you want for the rest of your life, and that's okay. This is Indigo Pill. You're not taking shit seriously anyway. Like, but at the end of the day, one thing is true on all these pills. You will need to take care of your family. So, what we're going to do for you is we're going to find you a job online. It's going to have to be on a video game. You haven't filed taxes in years because you've made the minimum. So, what you're going to have to do is trade RuneScape Gold, for example, for real life currency. Now, it's going to take a while. But soon down the road, if you had the right mentor, what will happen is we're going to set you up with a couple different video games. Like, you'll be out in Speranza selling blueprints. You'll be in RuneScape selling gold. You might be even fucking goddamn in Maple Story selling goddamn Nexon. Who knows? I mean, Mesos. My apologies. Now, once that starts picking up, you got some people under your belt. You got runners moving this cash for you. You can go to sleep at night. Now it's time for the part they don't tell you. You still get Bugattis and all of that. You've saved up now. You've been flipping that money over and over. Now, for the family, for the the Indigo Pill family, you have the Bugatti. You got the private jet your family goes on. You even vacation. That's a crazy yacht. You imagine driving that? Would you be driving any of these? Actually, listen to Red Pill. What percent of the guys that do the Red Pill actually get this? They don't. They're not touching this. If anything, why don't you ask 100 of their top followers to money spread for you? You know what I mean? If they don't have any money, then what are they even talking about? There's no proof of concept. There's just a guy that says there's proof of concept. Now, on to the next. Now, the best part about this AI wife, you don't get in trouble. You don't get in trouble if you have to, retrain the AI. And that's one of the most important parts because at the end of the day, life does get hard. And it's better for for you to do what you got to do with your AI wife than another person. Now, we still respect her. We love her. That's our AI wife. She holds our AI children. But, this is an option. Now, you're worried about what if you get hungry? Well, for the program that you're going to have to follow for this, we have an actual command for the AI wife to order you the same dinner every single night. Hell yeah. Now, that's a man's feast, if you ask me. This is Indigo Pill eating at its finest. Have yourself a nice slice, some lava cakes with the wife and the children. You guys just got into a scuffle, but you made it up. You were like, babe, order the pie. This is beautiful. This looks like a very appetizing life to me. So far, what I've named to you, you get Bugatti, you get your choice of wife, you get a jet, you get everything. You even get a happy family. What percent of America has a happy family right now? Oh, wait. Way lower than 1960s, I'll tell you that. New times call for new measures. And on top of that, All right, perfect. I have you on the line right now. Would you go Indigo Pill if given the chance? Basically, what we're gonna set you up with is an AI wife, and she's gonna feed you Dominoes every day. Does that sound good to you?
No, that sounds like a horrible, depressing life, kid.
I called the wrong guy. I called the wrong guy. I called the wrong guy. He doesn't believe in this. He must be listening to Andrew Tate, guys. I'm sorry.
No?